Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. As you can hear, my voice and my throat are still aren't quite there. But hey, we still have to do our achievement. We're going for, well, a custom achievement, I should say. The Emperor's Pirates. We have to pick up the 2 actual achievements, even better than Piet Heyn, which requires us to plunder a treasure fleet worth at least 100 ducats. Well, we have to plunder at least 100 ducats worth of treasure from a treasure fleet. Which, unless you have 100% trade power in a node as pirates, which seems kind of tough, requires the treasure fleet to be bigger than 100 ducats, which currently don't seem to be going around. We're still waiting for the Spaniards to finally grab Tahunde over here, so they actually have a real gold mine or something. That would be nice. In the meantime, we're warring around a bit. We also already grabbed our other achievement, the AAA Credit. We took on a bunch of loan from EUIV, right, who doesn't exist anymore. Good thing we did, when we did. We gave them 1,300 ducats or something, I think, 1,600, something like that, and got our achievement. Now, we are in a war, as one should be. Should always be warring. Well, no. One really shouldn't, but hey, we're in a war, just for fun, against the Netherlands and their British friends. We did lose a bunch of boats in that tussle, mostly due to my own stupidity, honestly. I had a smaller fleet parked over here in Dogger Bank, blockading the British, and assuming that having a fleet in the coast of Holland would be good enough to protect them. It wasn't, and we lost like 9 heavies or something along those lines, which we had previously repaired. We still have a decent fleet around here, 11 heavies, bunch of galleys, which in coastal waters are fine. They're not as nuts as in inland seas, but they're fine. So we have Europe under our control. I mean, we have the Austrians doing a lot of the mainland work, and we have the British under naval control mostly. But unfortunately the British, well, fortunately and unfortunately, the British had a bunch of folks over here. They're currently coming for, well, let's say us. Let's go to Pitcoot Tweak here, that place. And we might go and reinforce Meduktik if they do get attacked. However, they also have a real fleet here with 6 heavies, which our overseas fleet of now 2 heavies, used to be 4, can't quite deal with. Which means, since we just got thrown out of Guale, I should probably try and hide somewhere else. That'll be useful. And because they have the naval superiority, they can somewhat annoy us over here. So, one plan was to go over, once we've dealt with the Dutch and the Navy, which we did, we could send Navy overseas to deal with the annoyance that is the Brits over there, but it turns out there might be a different option, because the English, they have 36,000 troops, and I believe you've seen essentially all of those. That's 30, that's essentially 36,000 troops over here. They have no troops at home. There's nobody at home in Great Britain, and that means I can only mean one thing: invasion. We do have boats somewhere, transports that were grabbing us some cash money from pillaging, raiding, yeah. But I'm gonna bring them over here now. Take a quick stop in the Skagerrak to raid these folks, but then get over there. We can't raid here, I don't think, no. Now what do we get out of sieging down Great Britain? We have not co-belligerented the Brits, or the English, I suppose. So taking a bunch of land from them is kind of tough. But I believe what we can do is, I thought we would be able to do it. Can I not do that? Oh, it's... Is that a main war only thing? Ceding colonial stuff? Or was it just not possible in this peace deal? No, there's concede Eastern America, which we can do on the Dutch. Cannot do that? Or did I just miss it? I cannot have the English concede stuff to me. Not sure if it's because of their non-co-belligerence. That feels weird. Shouldn't be that way. I feel like I should be able to ask them to concede. Maybe because I don't occupy anything or something like that. We'll see. Take some occupations and see. I feel like I should be able to make them concede stuff over here, which kind of tempts me. Sure, taking stuff on the British Isles is tempting too, but on the other hand, we're privateering the English Channel, from time to time at least, and taking land there sort of hurts us, because we would be privateering ourselves. Doesn't make much sense. Let's grab these things, get our boats over there. But in any case, if I want to do any real peace out here, I have to generate individual war score against the Brits. Who are coming back? No, what is this? Ooh. So this is not their combat fleet with the 6 heavies. This is 11 lights and 22 transports, empty transports, who are going away from here. Which I don't quite understand, but I mean, it's, I suppose, their prerogative. I'd understand sending transports to the colonies to bring them back home. But they're not doing that. And I would understand... yeah, essentially that's what I would understand, I suppose. I don't understand going the other way. It doesn't make much sense to me. I still haven't picked up an idea group, and I still don't know what it will be. Could still be quality. Just for giggles. Though we had said trade for giggles, right? Yeah. So we can pick up another 40% ship trade power for extra privateering oomph. I mean, that's very tempting, honestly. Not for its, you know, actual use, but for the fun of it. No, we're not swimming in dip, but we're not behind on dip or anything, so this should be fine. Should be fine. Why don't you just pick that up now? What are we getting from the first pips? Global trade power, which I don't believe works for privateering. We are still trading. It still does something. It just doesn't... The merchant isn't huge for us either. Oof. There's a lot of not huge here for us. Until we hit the... it's almost certainly not worth it. But we already picked up... I mean, we did pick up espionage ideas. So, who am I talking about worth? I just believe it's too late for admin ideas. As much as I should have taken them earlier, which I didn't. Don't think we need humanist, although I would like some cultural ties. Well, that's a very cultured tie. No. I think it's trade or... Yeah, I don't think I want to go influence. Yeah, we could do that and instantly finish our annexation of Polotsk, but I don't actually want that. Nah. It's trade for giggles, or it's a military one. Oh, also it's not paying attention to this. Oh, you did get the terrain negative from being on the fort, didn't you? I feel like we just don't join that, you know? I mean, I hate it. I'm sorry, Black Pearl. Appreciate all the effort. But even if I were there, we wouldn't have the numbers, really. And you have the negative roll, they have a better general. I'm just gonna have to see whether I can get... Honestly, I should have done this. Do I do it like that? Okay. Let's wait a moment. Yeah, they're running, which is good. I just want to hide. If necessary, I'm going to hide on an island here. We need a bit more room in the New World if we want to actually be able to do anything there. Look at huge Austrian stacks running around doing nothing at all. As any good Austrian should. Grab some money. And get over here. And then I think I will go over. I wish I had more cannons to bring. Well, I do, but they're currently sieging down Loon. Down goes Loon. Good. Well, with Loon down, I think I just walk into Zeeland here, have my boats come into Zeeland, and get most of my sea stack over there. Wait, these are not the scary Brits. I mean, they're Brits, which by nature makes them disgusting. I suppose somewhat scary, but probably handle this? Even against wooden wall? It seems like we can, yeah. You're doing Volgas things. Let's have this sort of army on a boat. And now where do we land? I think I'm going to land in Essex. Why would I land in Essex and not London? What's my... Okay, we're winning that, but... I lost? Oh, they brought more boats? We didn't lose anything, really. No, they didn't bring more boats. We're not fighting the Scots. We still have morale. Why did we flee? Must have disengaged all our boats somehow. Okay, it's not the end of the world. We lost hardly anything. And I don't think I would have been able to do anything or get there in time with my main fleet. So why am I landing in Essex? Because money is always good, I suppose. Because that way I can quickly grab a harbor over here to land further reinforcements in. I should also be able to move out to Norfolk and not just onto London. That seems smartish. Right. I paid no attention to this, but you're all down there, so I'm going to go back there and hope that you're not coming back. That overseas thing is annoying. We can at any point in time peace out. Ooh, take attrition. Oh, you almost died to attrition while running there. Yikes. That is annoying. You had to closer by port, right? Could have just gone to the Faroes or something, but no, you went far. Pretty sure I didn't send them there. Still weirded out by them running so early though, so maybe I did. Okay, you're doing that, you're doing that. That's all kind of fine. All kinds of fine. Now the real question is, do we send folks to America? And I don't have the answer to that. I kind of want to and don't want to at the same time. What I do want to do is beat up those folks, though. They really shouldn't be here. How dare they? Crush the Dutch. Crush them good. And then settle over. I do want to take London for, not only for having London, which is good, but also for crushing what's left of the Brits over here, hopefully. Since they're not coming out, I should have the force to deal with them. It's a thing. If any boats around here, our boats wouldn't help sieging down your capital, unfortunately. So it doesn't matter. We might peace out in Mecklenburg here at some point. Austria doesn't seem to be great at dealing with the actual Mecklenburgians for some reason. And so about the Americas, I wonder if I sent my free company. Sure, they're mercenaries and kind of expensive to replace, but it's just money. We're not poor on money. And they do still have manpower around, right? Yeah, some. Not infinite, but some. Let's go crush some more Dutch. And then I think I will send folks. Where are you going to Friesland? Let's go this way. And then I should be able to stop you from crossing here with my transports. which I can also use to pick off that light ship of the Dutch. This annoys me. We're faster than they are, which is good, but it's annoying nonetheless. Down goes that boat. Maybe I did this too early. I might still be able to capture them, but yeah, I should have waited for them to try and go to Amsterdam and then stop them. They might not have tried, but okay, you're getting to positive percents here. I'm just going to piece Mecklenburg out. There's no real reason to keep them around. Can't take any land. It's Empire land. I wouldn't. I can pillage the land though. No, wait. If I pillage it, I want to pillage it for me. How much should we get? Right. How much should we get? 4 development. Yeah, I take 4 development for 14 dip. Coalition? Who cares? I'll take your capital. I'll take your war reps. Don't think I care about your trade power. Don't. Can I make you steer trade to me? Not really. I could try. You wouldn't. You might. Sure. Let's do that and take cash money. But only as much as I can take, game. Not more. Merely for themselves? Merely for themselves. Good. Get out of here, Mecklenburg. I didn't want to deal with the fact that they'd be trying to take their stuff back and all that. And if we're doing planning on a huge siege of Britain, which I kind of am, then it would actually behoove us to not have as much war score. You caught up. Because we will eventually get call for pizza. Wait, how do I have my boats there and my troops there? That was not intentional. Yeah, I have more expensive mercenaries, but get professionalism for it. You all know I love professionalism. Now, if I bring 9,000 folks over here, let's think this through. That's not going to put me to a number. I'm currently sitting on, what's that? 14 plus 3, 17, bring in the 9, so 26. That's not 36. But am I actually in the business of bringing another 10 or so? I suppose I could. It's not like I need troops over here. Not the hugest fan, but maybe overwhelming force is what's required. With my subjects being not so forceful anymore. That's a huge combined British fleet. Gotta be a bit mindful of those when trying to transfer over too. Yeah, my subjects don't have squad anymore, do they? Maybe I just run from these. Try to land my mercs, say in South America, take my stuff there back. Try to be annoying. Yeah, that's a lot harder when you don't have the naval presence. I suppose I'll try though. At worst, we sink our mercs and then we can fill them up with cheaper troops, which has its perks as well. And yes, I can send my navy over, I know, but that is still something I'm wary of doing. Could you please crush these Dutch and get rid of these Seleucans of all folks? Come on, Seleuzo, please. Do I bring my folks over here home? Guess I do. Because I don't have transports to send them anywhere else. I guess I should. Keep having look-sees at everything. Yeah, you go, girl. We could get this siege. Shame. Not only did we get the siege, we got a attrition check and lost cannon. That's why we have 14% rather than the 21 or whatever we had before. Not so fun. Still don't want to click the pirate threat. And that makes me sad. To Bedfordshire. I don't think I can move away. Oh, I can. Why can I move away from Bedfordshire? What's my return province? Norfolk. Norfolk? Yeah, you're right. I landed in Essex, I went to Norfolk. And then I entered the fort's range from Norfolk. This must be that two-step rule again that I don't ever quite get, I think. Right? Because I would have assumed that I can't go away from London here. Because I'm in the zone of control of London. But yeah, I must be getting things mixed up again. Yeah, I could even do this. Well, you probably didn't have a zone of you don't have a return province at all, right? Oh, it's in the sea or something. Because you landed here straight from a boat. Yeah, I guess I still don't understand forts. I roughly get what they do in like most situations, but certainly not all. You get to show the Brits what a carpet is. They wouldn't know. I know what I'm trying to say with that. Doesn't have a particular message. Oi, where are you coming from? 10,000 Dutchmen. That's a scary thought. Okay, we arrived here. We should be able to just... do we want to? Can we do this? I think we can do this. Yeah, I'm going to land in Kumana. Because Kumana is not currently sat on by a bunch of Brits. Conversion. Don't have any more conversion to do, apparently. Conversion in my subjects. Oh, yeah. There might be some work to do there. Get to work. Took control of Lincolnshire. Good. 4,000 mercs died on the trip over, as they do. These Brits are sieging a lot faster than I am. Yes, they do, I suppose. You managed to walk here. What is this? I know boats do weird things to zone of controls, but this is a bit weird. A tad. Let's say it's a tad weird. 2,000 Black Pearlians might be able to beat that one Brit. Well, you're running away because I let you. I could have landed on their nose and maybe gotten them. But I didn't want to take the losses, and now they're getting away, which is sad. Okay. Austrians caught the Dutch. Because we didn't try anymore, I suppose. Have you go home. I am sure there's some loot here we could loot, but that's a lot of work I don't want to do. I also need to go raiding, pretty sure, but that's also a lot of work I don't want to do. Let's do that at peacetime. I don't want to do it while at war. Unless we're raiding the Brits, which we can only raid while at war. Or the Dutch, because we'll have a truce afterwards. So we should see that in December this year. Oh, actually now for this part of Dutchland. You're not dead. You might not be hunted enough. You might be hunted enough, we'll see. Let's grab our navy from here. Grab all that Dutch money. Oh, we might not be able to do so while we have it occupied. I think we cannot, right? I think I remember that being a thing. Not interested. I mean, it's a tactics tag and all. If we really wanted to try and beat these in a land battle, we could, but nah. I'd rather take a military idea group. Kind of sad about the trade thing, but honestly, we should probably just go for quality. Do we have the right ideas going? These ideas? We do not. We have translated Bibles, missionary strength, which you don't super need anymore. I'm going to drop the adult baptism. I'm going to run individual creeds. I'm going to go and grab quality ideas. Mostly because quality ideas usually have the huge problem that you get these absolutely useless naval parts. And while they're still useless, they're not absolutely useless in this campaign. And I like that. Lost Picard, sure. As long as we now win McTuktik, which we did, I'm happy with that trade. And I think you're gonna hide again. See where the Brits show up before we do anything else. Oxford. Really want London to fall here. Didn't. Would love to get rid of the British Navy. See, now we're somewhat being stopped by the fort, but only somewhat. It's confusing. It's very confusing to me. Lancashire. Let's go to York. Cumbria. Take Gloucester. I assume I won't be able to go to Carmarthen at least. I cannot. But everything else on the Isle seems to be up for grabs. How are you not dealing with that Seleucid stack, guys? It's disappointing is what it is. Disappointed! Let's get you in there. Yeah, you're back to annoy me up here, at least with a few troops, but where there's a few troops, there's probably more. That one Dutch stack is tempting me. We don't know where the British American Navy is, do we? I don't trust. I say trust but verify, but I'd rather just not trust, you know? Get in there, get preventing any... I mean, they're not even trying to build defensive troops over here, which is surprising. They're just, yeah, you know, we know we can't hold the mainland. Why would we defend it? To the last drop or otherwise. If we could just have it being fully taken by some weird German pirates. Speaking of weird German pirates, I really want to go and privateer again. Getting all giddy. Yeah, global trade being embraced by the likes of Ryzen, global player. Like that stuff. The disadvantage of sending my mercs overseas is that they are terrible at taking land back because you can't split them. I was about to try and plunder these, but I think it's going to tell me that... Oh, it does say I can. No. All I can raid is Calais. Because it's Burgundian, which is in the Empire? Yes. Interesting. So while normally I would be allowed to plunder the coast of Holland, because it's mostly Dutch, which is not in the Empire. Right now I cannot do that because I control all of it. Therefore, plundering here would be plundering mainly the... Speak of, let's quickly plunder London here, before we take it. We'd be plundering mainly the Empire, which we're not allowed to do. So I probably lost a lot of money taking control of these places. That's why you see me purposefully failing to take control here. So my boats can get to the place so I can raid them. Oh, I can't raid over here because I don't have a port nearby. Right. But I believe I can raid over here and then in the north. Yeah. Okay. How's this looking? We're still working on that one. Still don't know where the main English army is over here. Maybe they try to ship back. Which has me somewhat concerned. Because while I do have the naval force to stop him, I don't have it in place. They might also be sitting around here somewhere to pounce on me. which would be kind of funny and brilliant. Down goes London, though. That helps a lot, because now we're going to beat up this British Navy, English Navy, hopefully. Beat them up? Yes. There they are. Do they have troops on board? They do. 32,000 troops. Can we get to stopping them from landing? They're already landing. Let's bait. Where are you landing? In Chester. What's a Chester? That's a Chester. But I suppose we'll retreat. Kind of done what we can here. I don't have transports to rescue you. I'm gonna bring my transports home over here. Try and rescue my troops if I can. I just won't make it to the Irish Sea in time, I don't think. While these are free, or freed up, well, they ran very quickly. I still don't believe we're gonna make it, but I'm certainly gonna give it a go. Because if we can catch them here, that's huge. How much time are you gonna need to land? 3rd of January? No, no way. No way. We might not even get away with all our troops. I'm gonna try to hide behind London. And wait for my boats to get here. And then probably go ahead and take a just boat over to Iceland. Iceland? Yes. Ireland. Not Iceland. I wish... I'm sure there was a way to play this better. If I had understood what was happening earlier on, then, I mean, at least I would have gone here and taken stuff way earlier. But also, I might have been able to move my troops into place, or my boats into place, in time, which now I wasn't able to, that is. Let's grab the money while we're here. Where are you going? You're just going back over. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What does that mean for me? What does that mean? We could, instead of trying to get our guys to safety, we could instead move our guys to a position of power. Right, reinforce them. That's technically a possibility. Any chance I can catch you in the Northern Atlantic, Northeastern? I will. I think I will? Yeah, I must. I have galleys with me, which is why I'm sort of hesitant. Because we're not going to fight as high quality there, but I think it's still a good fight. What they say, good fight, good night. Now, where are my freaking transports at? Well, they're not here yet. Okay. Beat up those Brits. Gain random mark points. Yeah, they took Chester back, no surprise there. We stole 9 transports. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. Usually I would be very disappointed about that. But not now. Because that gives me 17 transports here, which I can just use to send over a bunch more folks. And then we just go beat up the Brits. As we should have done in the first place. Again, there's a humongous chance that this is not even particularly practical or useful in the grand scheme of things. But it's a heck of a lot more fun than, you know, just waiting for the the Spaniards to finally grab a proper gold mine. Because that's no fun at all. Blockade efficiency plus 20%. Now that I like. We should be blockading folks somewhere. No, they both, I believe, ran to Tyne. At least they had some boats in Tiny. Took Sheffield back, which... Why would anybody want to take Sheffield back? But, you know, can't blame them. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. It's correct. Wait. Oh, no, I have 2 of my transports. Didn't realize the ones from the Americas were also here yet. Also, I didn't realize I was such a fool at sending my troops to places. Well, this is gonna be a huge army then. Still don't have a general. How do I feel about rolling one? I mean, terrible. Because we have no tradition. How do I have such infinitely low amounts of tradition? It's insane. I really don't want to roll another one when we're trying to take ideas. That seems dumb. So I guess we're gonna send a 2-2 person into battle. It's gonna be painful, but we're just gonna use our numbers to fight and win. So claim on Small Laney, which is fine, because we can just grab another bunch of claims on the Swedish folks. We should also really put a cut into this here video. I'm a fool for not having done so yet. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, then that comment section is always there for you. And for me, I suppose, in a way. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.